Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Let's start your reading and let's see what your reading is about. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So let's see what is this freedom card about. We'll start by taking a look at the past with respect to this freedom. Okay, we have this. We have the Two of Swords. So there has been something, which you are finding difficult to decide, what stance to take, what to decide on, right? You're finding it difficult, or maybe you did not feel that, this is the right time to decide. Maybe it's, you've got that freedom from being um, in that position. Two of Wands, again, another two. Two of Coins, yet another two. We have the Nine of Swords, which is all about anxiety, and we have the Magician. So definitely, there has been something regarding which you've been holding off a decision, because it is to do with the way you were thinking. It is to do with finances. It is to do with a new approach to something. It's like you could not decide whether you need to move ahead with something, because there is something brand new. It had the capability of offering you something, but you were not able to decide what to do with that offer, because probably there could be concerns with respect to money, or which way is it going to go, what is going to give me more money, which is going to be more durable, let's say, what kind of a decision is going to work out the best. So you had options and you had choices with respect to this new offer which came, because it is, these are all three twos which you've got coming after the aces. So you had an opportunity, but you were finding it very difficult to decide. I think the freedom has come when you have chosen, because we have the Magician card, right? You have opened up to creating something with that opportunity you got, Cancer. And whilst you were at it, it was very, very stressful for you. It was very stressful. It was causing you a lot of uneasiness, and because you were not able to decide for whatever reason. But I think you've come out of it, and you have decided to do something and make a choice, and as a result you are free from that um, past. What is in the present with respect to this freedom? We have the Hanged Man, allowing things to flow. Let's see the Judgment. This is something connected with your past, or it's something about the past which did not get completed, right? This is something which has been going on for a pretty long time, or sometimes it happens, the cycle starts and it takes very long for the conclusion to come, or things become a little cool and then they pick up again. So this is something definitely coming from your past which somehow hasn't yet reached conclusion. That offer has come to you, what you want to do with it, you have chosen what to do, but it is not, it's not come together, it's not made something for as of now. But you're going ahead with this and seeing how it pans out. Temperance. So this allowing having chosen and allowing things to pan out a little without you doing anything much, it's brought about a little bit of peace and balance in your life, because the fact is that even when you were not able to choose, you were undergoing stress. Now you've chosen, things are a little better, but it's not yet over. Something with respect to it has not got that stamp of finality or conclusion. Like, let's say things are still in the pipeline, still things are still being worked out, things are still being made, but it's not yet made as such. We have the Knight of Cups over here. Again, emotionally, though you've chosen, but you are like, you emotionally, I think you feel a little stagnant. It doesn't make you very happy, let us say. You don't pursue this with a lot of happiness. It's like, I got to go, so I'll go, but I don't feel like going. So you've chosen, but not with happiness. Okay, more of a sense of duty than enthusiasm and happiness, and more with the perspective of, a higher perspective. We see this bird, these birds fly very high, the eagles, the kites, those birds. So, this coming down and, perching over here, it shows that, keeping in mind the future, you did take a decision, but it is not a decision which has really made you happy. Okay, though I do see the Nine of Pentacles over here, you know that this is going to be good for you. It's going to give you something. It makes you feel, it kind of just adds to your self-esteem. Having, agreed to something and working on it, it is going to make you feel physically good. Like, physically everyone can see that, yeah, you've got it, it's really nice, it's really good, but it doesn't make you very happy. And we have the Knight of Wands, so you could see, that though you're not feeling very happy, but things are, you needed to decide, so you did decide on the spur of the moment. Even in the present, whatever way things are going, you're just letting them go. Things have the ability to pick up, but with the Knight of Wands, one can't really say how far they're going to go, which we are going to see in this third row of cards, which is your future. Right? So whatever you decided on, it's going to start quickly. Let's see, how it proceeds. Four of Wands. This is a card of commitment. In a relationship, if there is a relationship on your mind while going through this reading, this is concerning marriage and commitment to it. Six of Coins. Page of Wands. Page of Cups. And the Fool card. So we have the Fool here, and we have the Magician here, and in between we have the fiery Knight of Wands. So what is coming up is that, there seems to be some kind of, completion coming towards you with respect to this, because we have the Four of Wands. It's all about, committing and, finalizing things. So in the days to come, you will see things consolidating, agreements being reached, you deciding to proceed with it, committing to whatever you started out with. There is going to be some kind of give and take from your side. Maybe you need to put in money, maybe you need to involve yourself, maybe you need to, participate actively for this entire thing, to happen. Right? I'll get a little more on the Page of Wands and Page of Cups. What is this Page of Wands about? Devil. Four of Swords. Six of Cups. Whatever this has been, Cancer, it's really, you're really quite obsessed with it, let me say, in a very negative manner. Whatever it is, however, it fits, your perspective, but it was something which really was, you were quite obsessed with it, not finding a way out of, getting out of this. But I think you have reached some kind of a compromise and allowing, you've reached, let's say you've taken an approach with the Six of Coins over here, that all right, I will do something about it. So that is a decision you took, but you've not been feeling very good with respect to this. It was something which really bothered you, and really kind of obsessively thinking about it. But now, you've come out of that and you're feeling a little better. See, this child is also feeling quite happy. It's a page, right? But nonetheless, you still have your doubts, you still have your misgivings, and you still have that sense of discomfort. The fact is that you've moved ahead makes you feel better, but these things which you have been thinking about, which have been the cause of concern for you, which you fear, which you feel is not quite appropriate, they still are there. So even though you have agreed, but in the back of your mind, you know that this is not, you still have your, the dark ideas or the dark thoughts or the negative thoughts, they are still intact. I mean, it's not that, how do I put it across? You, sorry, you've decided to proceed with it, but your mind is still not at peace with it, let's say. Okay, what's this Page of Cups about? We have the Knight of Coins, who is the Knight of and the Four of Coins. Your intuition is quite strong with respect to how things are going to pan out once they've started going, because here what how what lies ahead, the planning, with respect to this. And there would be a time when you feel that you need to be you feel that you are right with respect to this. That's what I feel. The Page of Cups, it's intuitively that you have got the right picture with respect to this entire thing, but for whatever reason, and but so that is why it's got such a strong hold on your mind. Somehow intuitively you know what the right thing is, and that's why that something is not quite right, but for the sake of things to move forward, you have moved forward. Okay, but intuitively you do know that this is something which is you're keeping it to yourself, and that you feel you still have your insecurities with this thing becoming successful or really panning out. It's a group thing, I feel, but whatever it is, you still know that this is not something right, but things have to move, so you agreed. What is the Fool card about? The Ten of Swords. So that is an end to, what is coming up is a final end to this entire stressful situation, because here you're looking out, you're looking at a new horizon, you're looking at a new beginning. Oh, we have the Death card as well, and we have the Ace of Coins. I feel Cancer, in the days to come there's going to be a whole shift and change which is going to give you a completely new perspective to this. So you're giving the green signal, you giving the green signal to this has actually set into motion some events whereby it is going to things are going to take on a different shape, a different the whole thing is going to pan out very differently. That's what I'm telling. That's what I can say with these cards, because we have the Death and we have the Ace of Coins. Some kind of a transformation is coming your way, which clears up everything for you. You stand to gain with a new opportunity with respect to this, and then that's how you see that now exactly whether you should take on this opportunity, because it's absolutely clear an offer is going to be made to you with respect to this, because something is set to change which is going to give you a new perspective with respect to it. With that offer, what you do, that's totally your call, given what happens, and that is something for the future, right? But whatever it is that you're dealing with, you'll finally be free of it as well. See, we have the Freedom and the Fool card. So whatever this entire thing was, that final freedom, that final clarity, that final the final decision, peace of mind, and completely new perspective is coming your way. This entire thing is set to change, and you are going to be free of whatever burden it was giving you, whatever restlessness it was giving you, whatever your concerns were. You're going to be finally free of it, Cancer, in the days to come. See, this thing is all set to get new changes, new developments. It's going to undergo a transformation, and that clarity will come, that yes, now I need to see what I need to do with this. Because the Fool card, she's just looking out. The opportunity is coming. What you do with it is you have the freedom to do what you want to do with that. Okay, so Cancer, with that I'll wrap it up. Thanks for watching.